Well, hello everyone. This is your VV Gamer. My name is Byron Mata, and I'm starting my very first review over a game that I recently gotten on uh, September 27th of this year. And all I could say is that it's one of my favorite animes. And what I'm talking about is none other than Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's one of my favorite animes that I enjoyed as a kid back then. I mean, who loves seeing fighters fight out for the sake of Earth and all that other stuff? I mean, I the very first episode I've seen was on Toonami, and that was way long ago. And to have this game on the Switch when it came out for the other systems like the PS4 and the Xbox One, I was kind of eager to see whether or not it would come out on the Switch. And when I heard about it during the E3 thing, I was stoked. I was so excited to get my hands on it, get my hands on this game, and now here it is. I mean, all I could say is it's a great experience. I mean, there has been some sort of issues with the game lately since it was released back like sometime last year with the so-called frame weights and all that other stuff. I'm not too technical on all that other stuff, but all I could say is that it may have been downplayed the gameplay for a bit, but all I could say is that it had gotten some tweaks, it had gotten some improvements, and it has add-ons from the anime Dragon Ball Super, from what I can tell. And now here we are. The game came out like last week, so I was able to buy my own copy of the game and test it out. And all I could say is that I had no problems. I mean, sure, the game runs a little smoother, and the visuals are astounding. The the storyline is really on par with the anime, although it's a little shorter. I mean, who wouldn't want to try to make a game that long based off episodes? But all I can say is that the game is awesome. I can guarantee that you will enjoy it on the Switch, just like how it is with the Xbox One and the PS4. I mean, personally, in my opinion, I really enjoyed the anime. I really enjoyed the current one that has just aired like a long time ago. So having this game here with me and trying it out was a real good experience for me. So I really enjoyed it, and all I could say is that it is worth the amount of money that I put into it. I mean, this is the supposed to be the ultimate edition, so it has the other perks to it. And not to mention with this new Power Awakens set that has been installed in the game, I get to try out the fights with my favorite characters, Beerus and Whis, and fighting against Golden Frieza and all that other stuff. But I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it. But all I can say is that this game deserves a lot of attention and care that it went into for any Dragon Ball Z fans out there. So, personally, in my opinion, I think that this game, in my personal score, from 0, which is excessively bad, to 10, which is incredible, I would definitely give this one like an 8, which is good in a sense, because I would say that well, I'm not like trying to be just like how many of the other creators would be so prominent with their displays and all that other stuff. But this is coming from a guy that's been around ever since video games and anime have been prominent. And Dragon Ball Z really came through for me ever since I was a kid, and the game was great. I really highly recommend that anybody that is anime fan of the game, animated fan of it, go and try this out, because you'll enjoy fighting enemies, taking down iconic iconic enemies and all that other stuff, and witnessing amazing events from the series. That is also on this game. So in my opinion, I think yeah, it deserves an 8 out of 10 because it's awesome. It's an anime such game that anybody would enjoy. Well, on a side note, I'm starting off this whole BB Gamer video thing just to see where I can go from starting this thing off. I mean, I may not be a content creator like many other famous YouTubers or reviewers of gamers of whatever on YouTube, VTubers and all this stuff, but I think I'm wanting to try to give this thing a shot. But I may not have the technology or other stuff that people might want to see in videos, but this is something that I like to try to do what I can. I mean, I don't want to be spending too much time on this, but from my personal perspective, I like to give personal shout outs to some great creators of art known as Lunar Spy and Cherry Nico, because those two kind of influenced me with their creativities, their games that they play, and how they treat others. I want to try to do the same way, but in my personal perspective, I like to be try to do a game creator thing. And I also want to give out another shout out to my very close friend, Drac Draws, on Twitter, of course, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be trying my hand on art that I'm planning on trying to do because I feel like it's been nagging at me for a very long time. So I intend to do some art, even if I am just kind of like a noob and my art will probably look pretty bad. But I want to try to give my all to give content to you guys to understand to give you the decent content that everybody would want to see. I mean, I'm not going to be like top tier. I just want to be like normal everyday person giving out my honest opinions of various games that I'm playing. So, I mean, this is this is something I want to try to do for a very long time. And I'll eventually do this like whenever I'm off work or whenever I have time. So basically, you can expect different videos from various times from me. But all in all, this Dragon Ball Z Kakarot will be my very first video review, and all I could say is it deserves the 8 out of 10 that I'm giving it. So, in any sense, this is my very first review, and this is something that I'm really looking forward to sharing with everybody here on YouTube and Twitter, of course. So, this is your BB Gamer, Byron Mata, signing off.